Hi, my name's Angelo Georgiali. I'm a NZFAA coach, archery coach that is. I want to talk about some archery today just to inform some people at home, just in case you're curious, okay? First we'll start with the arrows. We have these hunting arrows here which have field tips on for target shooting. These actual tips come off, so they can come off and then you can put your broadheads on, which are used for hunting. All right, you've got your shaft of the arrow, which are made of carbon fiber, aluminium, wood, they vary. Okay, we've got fletchers, usually bright so you can find them, and then you have your nock on your top which inserts into the string. Okay, that's your arrow. We've got the bow. Now this particular bow here is a compound bow. It's a brand, it's a Bowtech RPM 360. It's a 70-pound bow, very hard to draw back, extremely powerful. Myself, when I first took up archery, I started with a 35-pound bow and then I worked my way up. So it took me a few years to get to this sort of level, okay? But having said that, those of you out there who are shooting 70-pound bows, you know, good on you. It's great, you know, to shoot a powerful bow at big animals is the way to go, okay? So make sure you get a kill shot. Right, now on the bow we have a string, okay, and we have a D-loop, which the release aid attaches onto the D-loop, okay. You've got your peep here, which you look through the peep and match it with the sights. All right, you've got your cables, you've got your bottom cam, your top limb, your bottom limb, your riser, okay, which is the center bit through the bow. You've got the window here, you've got the arrow rest here, which the arrow sits on, okay, and that drops away as the arrow gets released, and it's called a drop away release aid, okay. We've got our sights, we've got these pins on the sights. We've got the top pin, which is 0 to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 yards, and then we have this bubble in the middle, which is a level, and that levels out the bow, so the bow's nicely balanced and level in the middle when you shoot it, okay. All adjustable, fairly easy. You've got your stabilizer at the front, which comes on and off, okay, for packing. All right, have I got everything? Dum dum dum. You've got these dampers, okay. So these dampers here, all right, rubber dampers, and they damper the sound of the bow and also vibration as well, and you get them on your strings as well, which are great. Okay, so that's basically the bow. All right, then you've got a recurve bow, which is quite a traditional bow, and the recurves, I'm going to talk into the camera than away from it. The recurve bows have been around for thousands of years, okay? So long bow, recurve bow, same sort of philosophy behind them. You've got your top limb, bottom limb, center riser again, window, arrow rest, okay? Your string, knocking point, okay? Basically, load your arrow onto the bow, 3 fingers instead of release aids, and then present, draw back, anchor, aim, release and follow through. Okay, so that's basically your recurve bow. Very simple, very effective still, especially if you're getting a nice heavy pounded bow. Very effective on hunting as well. So don't knock it, they're great. Also, we've got the different sorts of release aids. This is a wrist release aid with a trigger on it. Excellent for hunting because you don't lose it because it's attached to you. You've also got trigger release aids, which is a thumb trigger. It attaches onto the D-loop, release with your thumb. You've got back tension release aids, which works on a pressure, so pressure from your back, and on the D-loop it goes, and it's a self-releasing mechanism, which I can't say anyway. As you release as you add pressure and rotate, it lets off the release aid. Okay, so those are your release aids. I also recommend, if you're going to take up bow hunting or even target, get a rangefinder. Rangefinders are excellent. This one here is a Leopard. It's a RX 600. It's never failed me. It's a great rangefinder. Does it in yards and meters. So if you spot an animal, you put your rangefinder on it. It tells you what the distance is, so you can make your adjustments. Okay, excellent. Here I run an archery school, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 up to 70 yards of shooting. We've got 3D targets, 9 3D targets. These are your 10 steps in archery. We've got stance, knock in, hand position, present, draw, anchor, aim, tighten, release and follow through. I won't go through those now because it will take ages. Every week I'll post something up and so you guys at home can see how the archery thing's done. All right, nice talking, see you later, have a great week.